First on the list are these storage accessories on my pegboard. I have a few of them so far. There is one for the battery charger for my camera, which I custom made. As you can see, there is a space to plug the charger, and you can also see the light indications. Then a few others for action camera and the rest. There's still a lot of spaces left and I want to print more things, so that's a work in progress. What I loved so much about printing all of that is that I could take a box from anywhere, either something I created myself or something somebody else designed, and I stole the pegboard hooks from an existing design because I didn't want to do the measurements myself. I meshed the two and I have pegboard materials. Next on the list is this base that I printed for the curtains in my room. I recently moved into a new house and I wanted to set up my curtains, but drilling holes in the ceilings was very difficult. You can see there are 2 holes there because I kept trying and the screw was just not going through. Maybe I had the wrong tools, or I don't know what the reasons are. However, there were existing holes from the previous owners of the house. So what I did was to design a stackable long brick, or whatever you want to call it, so I could drill those holes, and then when that is mounted, I can now put the curtain hooks there. I couldn't put the curtain hooks directly at the ceiling because the curtain is much wider than the position of the holes, but by having the long base, put the curtain hooks there. Now this is not the most practical because, as you can see, whenever I'm trying to pull the curtain down, it bends the base, and that is not something that's going to last for a very long time. The best solution would be to drill those holes, get a more powerful machine or whatever, or maybe get wood instead, as it's stronger than plastic. Next on the list is this SD card storage box. Now this I got from Maker World. I didn't design it myself. I'm not as skillful in 3D to do that yet, but I really love how this came out. I could put micro SD cards in and even regular SD cards in, and it fits just perfectly, it closes just perfectly, and it locks just perfectly. Next on the list is this storage box for my screwdriver bits. Now I have these bits flying around. They came with their own storage containers, but then I have like 5 of them and they are everywhere. But by having this simple storage, I could put all of them in one place and easily access the bits whenever I want to. Number 5 on the list is this storage containers for my body cream, sprays, and perfumes. When we get into 3D printing, one of the things you hear a lot is Gridfinity, and I wanted to try it out to also see what the beauty of it was, and I think I do get why a lot of people love this. By printing this base, I could easily set up something for the cream, something for the perfume, and something for the sprays. I also printed this toothbrush storage in the shower. Now I and my wife, we sometimes brush our teeth in the shower instead of before the shower, and so when we do that, now we struggle with where to put the toothbrush, because if you put it in the existing containers that are there, it could easily fall off. Well, now that you have a 3D printer, you can print whatever you want, and then I just printed simple rectangle boxes that you can put the brush in, so whenever we brush in the shower, we have somewhere to keep it, and if we brush outside the shower, we also have a toothbrush that lives outside the shower. Next on the list is this box for remotes. Now whenever we sit on the couch in the living room, we always, I and my wife, put the remotes on the couch or on the table, then it's further away and it's just inconvenient. Well, again, when you have a 3D printer, you can print anything. So we decided to come up with something that we can put just at our back, so when we're watching TV, we can easily drop it at the back or pick it at the back and do whatever we need to do. This one I didn't design myself, I also got it online, although I want to customize it because, as you can see with the first remote on the right, it fits perfectly, but because that is the same size for all the sections and not all the remotes are the same size, you can see that some remotes just dangle around. So I want to customize it so that each remote fits perfectly.